Oh boy, I sure do love typing my review of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Hey there, it's me, Zack Snyder. Yo, this review will be better in 4:3 aspect ratio.
Oh my... What are you doing in my house?
You know what? This should be better in black and white.
No, why? Why? No, I don't... Oh my god. How did you do that? Are you gonna kill me?
And this is scene 1, shot 1 of the Zack Snyder Justice League review, take 2. It's bad. It's really
so
bad.
It's so
it's
bad.
Terrible.
Holy crap.
Why did this happen?
Well, maybe not terrible, but it's like not great. The way I like to think of it is that the original Justice League is like poop, and Zack Snyder's Justice League is piss, and it's like, you know, one might be, well, you think about poop and it's very stinky, and and piss is also quite stinky, but you know, it's not.
You can drink it.
You can you can drink piss. Well, hello everybody. It's the review, the only review you need of Zack Snyder's Justice League, starring
I don't have a name.
and me, Josh. Would you like to actually introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Ben. I'm a friend of Josh. He brought me here under false pretenses. I don't know what I'm doing here. Please help me.
Yep. And we're here today to just talk about it, and yeah. So I'm gonna talk at him while we dunk on this movie. But I guess for now I will ask Ben, what did you think of Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Look, it's better than the Whedon cut, to say the least. And to put it bluntly, it's a Zack Snyder film. For better or for worse.
That's the perfect thing. I remember like when we were watching it, literally it had been 10 minutes, and I turned to you and the other people who were watching it with, I'm like, this is the most Zack Snyder film I have ever seen. And that's like, to some people that probably sounds like amazing, but to me that's like,
it's not good.
It's not good.
And if you've seen any of those other films, imagine that, but just turned all the way up to like 13.
And it's just like, it's just so unbelievably indulgent in every single way. It's like, the whole deal with it is that it's a Snyder cut of the film, but it's like, no one said no to this man during the process of creating this cut.
What made people think that, okay, so he had complete creative freedom when he made Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. Why would this be any different?
Yeah, and I do think, like, for the most part, it's good that he got to come back and finish it.
It is.
Like,
it's
undoubtedly,
it's
I've written here, it's a bit of an anomaly, really, in terms of, like, even just films in general, where it was like he got super screwed over during the making of it, and obviously he had to step down because of the death of his daughter.
And that's completely understandable. I'm not trying to, like,
that's obviously fine, but it's like, as my good friend Ben said, it's a Zack Snyder film at the end of the day. And so that's kind of the thing. And it just kind of astounds me, like, how positive the reception to this has been, considering, like, there's all the people who, like, just relentlessly dunked on Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. They were all like, oh, I surprisingly enjoyed this. And it's like, I just don't get it. Like,
because in preparation for this, we watched Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, the extended cut with 30 extra minutes of piss in a jar.
And Batman throwing boxes at people.
It's just, look, does the Snyder cut fit tonally with those films? Yes. Is that a
absolutely.
good thing? Maybe.
Maybe for the people who really like those films, I think it's a good idea. But
yeah.
I think the problem is that the characterization for Batman and Superman, all the characters in this iteration of the DC universe, it's bad. It's really bad.
They're not the characters. I've made this point with you many a times, but in, like, the animated shows, like Justice League, the animated series, you will not see Wonder Woman stopping a hostage situation by just throwing a dude against a brick wall and having his head just splat.
Yep.
And then just blowing dudes up, and then save the day. You will not see that.
You won't see Superman just laser Steppenwolf's horn off. He just literally just lasers his horn off completely, and like just blood is just splatting everywhere. I'm like, holy crap!
He's doing this. He's just not holding back.
He's really just killing dudes, and that's kind of the thing. Is it just feels so wrong. Is fundamentally the thing about.
It doesn't feel right. Like in Batman vs Superman, where Batman is just killing people. Don't try to tell me otherwise, Zach. He is killing people. As High Top Films said it in his video about Batman not killing, he does not kill, and if you don't get that right, you haven't understood Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, back onto the movie.
Anyway, nothing is really gained by having a 4-hour cut of this film, I feel like.
Do you know what's lost, though? About 2/3 of the movie, about here and here, because it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio.
Oh, of course.
That's what's lost. Zach, I want to see what's happening. You look me dead in the eyes, Zachary Snyder, and you tell me that this 4:3 aspect ratio was intended.
Yeah.
How is it part of your vision?
I think if he just came out and was like, look, I think 4:3 aspect ratios are just cool, I'd be like, fair enough, do what you want. But
I like aspect ratios. I've seen The Lighthouse.
I am a average Lighthouse enjoyer, you know. But I mean, look at this friggin' photo of us as the main characters of The Lighthouse.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. But it's just like, it just seems like such an unnecessary thing to do. As in, like, you know, superhero movies are all about like the scale and like having, like, seeing everything happening, and it just, I don't know, it just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can make the argument that it fits what he was trying to go for, making this like a real serious superhero film by having it like in this aspect ratio.
Yeah.
But you've just lost a whole bunch of the frame. You're not seeing a lot. Well, you are seeing a lot, but it's all just
and I mean, but I think, as I said, like, the big thing for me is like the length is just absolutely titanic, and it doesn't really do anything to deserve it. It's got like all the Zack Snyder flaws of just characters they're just coming in and they're just like, there's that one bit that happens with Steppenwolf and Desaad 3 times where he's like, Desaad, I found the mother box, and he's like, oh, bloody.
You did it, mate.
Bloody good job, Steppenwolf.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, the Parademons have it sent. That exact exchange happens twice.
3 times, actually.
3 times.
The fourth, it happens 4 times, but the 4th time, Darkseid comes in. He's like, hey, Darkseid, this
and he has the
the math equation is tattooed into the earth.
And he has the exact same conversation.
He's like,
basically.
sick, bro, show me.
And he's like, I fresh ink, bro, fresh ink.
Bro, where do you go?
Bro, who's your artist?
But the thing with, like, the original Justice League is, it's a standard superhero movie length, but that tries to cram in too much into a short amount of time.
Yeah.
This one,
it's like the
crams
opposite.
in so much, and actually not enough in some points, into a long amount of time.
Yeah. I feel like genuinely the only character whose arc gets like really improved is like Cyborg.
And he has nothing to do in the original.
Yeah, like he's literally just a nothing character in the original.
He's just there.
Except to say booyah at the end for some reason.
Yeah.
And like in a really sad way.
Yeah.
Much like Henry Cavill's Superman performances in all of these movies where he just saves people and he's like,
You're right, Superman's meant to be happy, right?
yeah, like he's all pouty and shit, just like
bro, what? No.
He's like, I don't want to be Superman.
I can crush people with one hand, but I don't want to be Superman.
I don't want to.
I'm broody and I have a black suit now.
For some reason. The pacing is so weird because like the actual scene to scene momentum feels like fine, but then you check the runtime and you're like,
I think we checked the runtime out a few times during the movie, and each time we all had the visceral reaction of, oh,
yeah.
How long has this got to go?
Literally, like it feels like a 5-act movie is what it feels like. It doesn't even feel like a traditional
it's split up into chapters,
or 6-act, I guess.
Yeah,
like 6 chapters.
A way to like just give yourself a breather after this 4-hour film.
Yeah, it's like, cool, go pee break.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
I mean, this movie would be 20 minutes shorter if it wasn't all in slow motion.
Oh, God. Wasn't it like 10% of the whole film?
20%. I think it was like 10 or 20%, and it was like
somewhere there.
20-something minutes in total is just slow motion. Because, yes, I really wanted to see that sesame seed bun, Zach.
I really wanted to see the Flash in slow motion, just you know, tuck his hair behind someone's ear, which is really creepy, by the way.
That's
which is really weird. And then in slow motion, shove a hot dog into his pocket. and just
that classic Flash trope.
and
But why did... Okay, my biggest question is when he went into slow-mo mode, okay, his shoes disintegrated. Okay,
that was so funny.
Fair enough, because he's going really fast. Fair enough, I'll accept that.
What about his clothes?
But why didn't his clothes disintegrate? Like, if you're gonna give me realism,
yeah,
show me it.
I will say, I did like more of this movie than certainly the original Justice League and probably any of the other Snyder DC films.
100%.
But that also sort of comes with the fact I feel like it's 4 hours long, and it's kind of hard to not find something
Like,
to
the thing
like.
is, would I want to watch parts of this again? Yes. Is it 4 hours long? Also yes. And that's kind of like a hindrance. Like, I do want to watch... Because there are cool parts in this movie.
Yeah.
There are really cool parts. Like that whole ending scene with the Flash.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and I feel like the action scenes generally are all quite well done as well.
Because they're not bathed in red.
Yeah, they're not bathed in red, and they're actually... I mean, as much as... If you just pretend like they're not Batman and Superman and all like these iconic characters who are, you know, meant to be pillars of hope and justice and whatnot, and it's just random people just straight up...
Murking
just,
people.
Yeah, just
right.
doming bad guys. It's like... It's kind of cool, and it looks really cool. And like even like that bit, I know it was in the original as well, but the bit where like the Flash sort of runs around and hits the top of Diana's sword.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
Like that is a cool bit. Like don't get me wrong, but it's like, but it's not. It just doesn't work overall.
There's just some parts that they feel cool, but there are other parts that just get lost in translation.
Yeah, one thing that I thought was really fun was like trying to figure out, or finding out more, should I say, what was and what wasn't like a Whedon edition. Like I thought that line where the Flash is like, you know, I have to eat so much food. I'm a black hole of snacks. I'm a snack hole. I thought for sure.
That's a Whedon line for sure.
I thought for sure. But that was like a Zack Snyder line apparently. I was like, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of the problems, like you can't blame it on. Well, you can blame a lot of the problems of the original on Joss Whedon, but not all of them. And I think the thing is that it's just like it just takes itself so seriously.
Yeah, there's it's like those things that just like take themselves really seriously, and it hurts to watch.
Yeah,
it's just painful. Like, have some fun.
Yeah, and that's sort of the thing that I think really kind of turns me off of it. Even like just like that stupid bit at the start where like Aquaman is going into the water and all the Icelandic people are like singing that song. It's like, why? Like,
no, but we are forgetting the most important song in the entire film.
The
Ancient Lamentation music
only plays like 20 times.
Oh, you're being generous.
Probably. I remember, like we were like 2 hours in, and it was like, you could play a drinking game. Every time it says Ancient Lamentation music plays, you could take a shot and you'd be messed up. Like you would be dead.
You would be dead by the end of this film.
I feel like the characters overall are better in this, mainly because they have more scenes. Like I feel like Aquaman is a lot better. He's not as much of a dick, quite frankly, and he's not just like to Cyber all the time. Like who's this bloody guy? Who's this bloody robot guy?
Yeah.
Like they kind of become bros by the end of it. He's some sort of respect. So like that's nice. I guess the Flash is
a little bit better.
It's a little bit better. As you said, that one ending scene is genuinely super cool.
And the scene where he catches like the falling rubble.
Superman. Anyway.
Wonder Woman. Anyway.
Batman is
still grumpy.
Steppenwolf is a little bit better.
He has cool armor.
He has, well, it's so Zack Snyder. It's so Zack Snyder. Just like all the points and stuff on it.
He does. Okay, to be fair, he doesn't look like a PS1 character. He looks like a PS3 character now.
That is good. It is a marked improvement. Maybe early PS4 if we're feeling particularly generous. If we're being generous. He also has really cute eyes as well.
He does.
Like he looks like, you know, original Justice League Steppenwolf just looks just kind of boring, but you know.
And he isn't so much like a simp for the mother boxes as well.
Yeah, he literally he looks like that emoji where it's like the where the eyes are glowing and stuff. And his teeth are so funny. He just looks funny.
And Darkseid's in this movie.
And that's really all you can say about him.
He has a few lines, and then dips.
And then he's just like, oh, just keep doing what you're doing, Steppenwolf, baby.
And then Steppenwolf like gets his head cut off.
I don't know. I feel like I sort of admire this film in a way for being like vindication for Zack Snyder, and I guess for his fans who were like, hey, everybody, you gotta release the Snyder Cut, bro. Zack Snyder is a genius. Like, on that front, I'm kind of like, I think it's kind of cool that this got released and it got done. I do think that is a good thing, and I think for those people, this is like perfect. Like, this is exactly what you could want.
Because it really isn't every day that a director does get to finish his version of a film that has been had interference with.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know you get like director's cuts and all that.
Yeah.
But this is something that's he had to step away from the project and it got tampered with.
Yeah.
He didn't get to create his vision.
Yeah, like it got messed with really hard, basically. And I think, as I said, I think it's really cool that he was able to finish that. But it's huge, but just massive. It's not for me. I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what I have to say about it.
Are there cool parts in this movie? Yes. Are there a lot of other boring, slow parts? Oh yeah.
Oh
Without a doubt.
Stupid movie.
I don't even like movies.
That's so true.
I've never seen a single movie.
If you really liked Man of Steel, and especially if you liked Batman vs Superman, holy crap!
Oh, you
You will
praise this movie.
You will love this. You are gonna love this so much. But if you're like us here, or someone who doesn't really, you know, like superhero films or is sick of them or whatever, this is not gonna change your mind. Like, holy crap, it's not going to change your mind. I don't really have much more to say.
Neither do I.
Let's say our rating at the same time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 5 out of 10.
Yo!
But yeah, like, I think that's like fair enough.
That's fair.
But as I said, I'm fully willing to be like, it's not for me. Like, this is not a movie that's made for me, or for you, or for anyone that's not really a Zack Snyder fan, and that's okay. Like, I don't really mind. But I don't know. I just feel like, don't go pretending like this is
the second coming of Christ.
Don't pretend it's the new Citizen Kane or nothing. I know it's in black and white and has black bars on the side.
Because everything is black and white doesn't mean it's Citizen Kane.
But yeah, so I think that's about it. That's all we got for you today, baby.
Thanks for having me around and talking about crappy movies.
No worries. You know, like and subscribe to my channel. What, do you want to plug something, Ben?
No, not really.
Okay, well, if you need an actor or a voice actor, get this man. Please hire him.
Work.
Please hire him. And that's about it.
Okay, can I leave your house now?
No, you can't. So I'm gonna.
It's locked.
As it is. This happens every time I try to have someone at my house.
Help!
Anyway, we're gonna head off now. So bye, everybody.